Hello everybody, welcome to episode 7 of Equals and Alternatives. I'm your host, Mike Vacanti, and today we are reviewing Pop Secret microwavable popcorn. You'll have to forgive me if I seem spacey or distracted or tired because last night, or yesterday I should say, Ben & Jerry's released their 3 brand new flavors of core ice cream. So I found out around 8 o'clock and spent the next 3 hours searching New York and Connecticut and New Jersey for these core flavors. Tweeting at Ben & Jerry's and trying to get a hold of anyone who knew where they might be and calling supermarkets, and I had no luck. So I didn't get to bed until like 2 o'clock, and then I woke up at 5:30 to play basketball with some guys, some friends of mine. I'm terrible at basketball, so I'm tired and I don't know, my confidence is down from being super shitty at basketball. I can't shoot, so I literally go under the hoop, just bang people and rebound, and I'm a real bruiser out there, which you're probably not super interested in. So, let's talk about Pop Secret. I'm reviewing this today. Maybe you don't have the perception that this is weird, that 2 packets of M&Ms equals 1 bag of microwave popcorn. Maybe you've looked at the macros of microwave popcorn. You're like, yeah, we know there's a lot of butter, it's not that great. But growing up, I feel like I ate a lot of microwavable popcorn, or a decent amount, and I never thought of it as bad. And I don't know if that's because I just don't think that it's that good relative to other foods, but for whatever reason, I never thought Pop Secret or any kind of microwavable popcorn was terrible. So when I saw the macros more recently and realized that this equals this, 510 versus 500 calories, I was a little thrown off by it. So that's why we're reviewing it. Sea salt is the flavor. Pop Secret has 6 or 7 flavors or types of this popcorn, and they're all in the 170 to 180 calorie per serving range. 3 servings in one bag. And we all know how easy it is to eat a bag of microwavable popcorn by yourself. Sit down, watch a movie, get started. It goes by pretty quick. It's interesting to me that there's 33 grams of fat in here because it doesn't taste super buttery. I guess it feels a little oily, but it doesn't have that moist, taste like you're eating something fatty. I don't know. Maybe I'm just not super turned on by the sea salt flavor, and a regular would be better, but it just seems kind of salty, bland popcorn. And for 500 calories, I would much rather spend it on something else. Possibly these. I would definitely choose these over this. But more so than both of them, I would pick our alternative, which clocks in at slightly fewer calories and more protein. Now, I've gotten a little bit of heat on my alternative selections from people in the comments and via email, which is cool. I accept criticism well, but understand that the alternative is not a perfect health solution every time. Right? Sometimes it just means making a slightly better choice. Sometimes it means saving 100 calories and improving taste by 4 quadrillion%, which is why our alternative today is 1/2 pint of Cherry Garcia ice cream. Oh, I do have butter all over my fingers. I can't even open this. So this is frozen yogurt rather than ice cream, which is why the dietary fat is lower. And eating 1 pint of it, many would say, is impossible to do. It's a pint size, or I'm sorry, eating a 1/2 pint is impossible to do because once you start on something like this, you literally just eat the whole pint super quickly. It's very tasty. It goes down very easily. But I have a solution for you if you wanted to just eat 1/2 pint. If a full pint didn't fit in your macros, you weren't having a cheat day, and you just wanted a 1/2 or even a 1/4 of a pint. Here's what I do. Bowl, spoon. Food scale. If you don't know what this is or think this is weird or this is new to you, tell me in the comments because we'll talk about food scales. It's $20 at Walmart. It will change your life. is so much easier than using measuring spoons and cups. All right, so we set it to 0. In this entire thing, there are 432 grams. So what we're gonna do is straight up dish half the pint, because if we dish up half the pint and we put the ice cream back in the freezer, or frozen yogurt rather, then we are less likely to just binge the whole thing down. So half of 432, did I say, is 216. Pretty good at the math. All right, here we're at 213, which is good enough for me. 216. So, put this back in the freezer. Gone. Take this to couch. Look at wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, child, anyone, and make a super lopsided bet with them. So I want you to say, I will give you 10,000 to 1 odds at $100 to 1 penny, because I think if you just say, I will give you X money, it's not a valid bet. I don't know, maybe like a lawyer can help me out with that, but I'm pretty sure that's how it works. And say, if I go back for more ice cream than this, then I have to give you $100. Otherwise, you have to give me 1 penny or something insignificant. Pick an amount of money that will actually prevent you from going back to the freezer. I used to do this like in summers when I was back from college with my parents to try to get back on a program and like stick with it, negatively incentivize myself with money. And then you go to the couch, turn on the movie, and eat your froyo. It is really, really good. That's it. Question of the day. I actually thought of this earlier. I usually don't plan out question of the day, but I'm about to fly to Los Angeles in like an hour and a half, which is why I need to get out of here right now. But I was thinking about flights in general and how people behave on flights and why people behave the way they do on flights. I tend to get a lot of work done on flights. Other people sleep, other people like hang out or talk with the person sitting next to them, make new friends on the flights, read for fun, watch movies. Question of the day, what do you do on airplanes? All right, that's all. I will see you guys tomorrow from Los Angeles, California. And remember, your body still counts macros, even if you're not.